What do you do when a prospect says, this sounds like what I tried before, I've been burned before, this sounds like the same thing, or this sounds like what everybody else is pitching? How do you differentiate from the thing they tried or the other thing they're looking at so that you can really show your product, your service, your offering as unique, keep the deal moving forward, and get the close? Just a quick reminder, this video is just one video of an entire course that we're giving out for free. Literally the entire course that our clients used to pay us well over $10,000 to have access to, we're giving you for free. Scripts, templates, everything. And we use these processes to close over 40% month over month over month on 1 and 2 call closes from cold outreach traffic, meaning these people don't know, like, or trust us yet. And in 1 or 2 calls, we're converting at $10, $20, $50,000 type programs. I'm going to show you my exact process to do that right now. All right, cool. So this sounds like the last thing I tried. Objections, pretty straightforward. A lot of times, so this can be used after after all the tie downs, the price reveal, isolations. This could be used as like a last thing, but most of this script, except for the closing script, this can be used. Actually, you could actually use this anywhere in the call. This could be during the pitch. This could be during tie down 1. This could be during tie down 2. This could be revealed. You could use this objection handle kind of anywhere. I have for the closing sake, put the script if ready to close right here. Okay. So if they're like, yeah, man, it just sounds like the last thing I tried. Here's how I want to run this. I want to clarify what they mean. So like NLP talks about, like, you want to understand somebody's mental map first. So before you can change somebody's belief or mental map, you have to understand what their mental map is, right? Before you can change somebody's belief, because their belief is, this sounds like the thing I tried before. So before I tried to tell them why it's not like the thing they tried before, I want to understand what they mean by that. I want to get a clear picture in my mind of when they say that, what that means. I'm going to dig into that. What was promised versus what you got, what else? And then I want to be like, oh, I see how that sounds similar. It sounds like what you got was kind of insert what they just told you, but what you needed was insert our unique value angle. But this needs to be potent. This contrast needs to be strong. It needs to get them to be like, yes, exactly. If it's just a generic, sounds like what you didn't get was leads, but what you needed was leads, right? I'm like, oh yeah. Kind of. It needs to be like, oh, so it sounds like what you got was... Quick reminder, if you want access to any of the resources that you see me going over in this video, the scripts, the diagrams, any of that stuff, literally I'm giving out the entire course, all the scripts, everything for free. So go down to the description to get access to all of the resources. Now, here's the one ask that I do have for you. If you're getting value from this course, from this video, the only thing they'll ever ask you for is that you share it with somebody else that you feel like could level up their skills as a closer by having these tools and the resources. It could be another high-ticket closer. It could be an entrepreneur selling their own services. It could be a sales manager managing a team of remote closers. Whoever it would be, if you're getting value from these trainings and from this course, the only thing asked is that you just share it. Let's jump back into the training. People are kind of sending out some messages, but you had to be the one that was proactive. And if it wasn't for you being proactive constantly on their tail, you probably wouldn't have gotten any meetings. And so, but what you really needed was a company that has the right data on who's buying, responding, who was proactive and didn't have to wait for you to kick their butts to really move in a gear. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah. I got you. And so if you had a company that actually had the right data on who's responding and was proactive, they were the ones coming to you with the right information, and they were the ones coming to you when things were, up or down. How do you think that would have helped you? Oh, it would have it would have made a big difference. So that's exactly why we do it like that. Makes sense? Yeah. Now, you see, so I can kind of handle this anywhere. The powerful, what's important is the quality of your contrast. The quality of the way that you contrast what they got versus what you do is going to be the quality of this entire our thing script, right? So the quality is super important. I'll just underline this one. So this is very, very important what you do here, how you handle this. Okay, cool. Now, if this could be before price drop and I'm just tying them down and makes sense? Yeah. So that said, if I'm like on tie down 1 or 2, that said, Do you feel like this is what you need to fix your lead flow problem and get up to 100K a month? Yeah, I do. Cool. Or it could be scale of 1 to 10. Like, yeah, well, it's a 6. Why? Because it's not the last thing I tried. And then I go in contrast and I go, okay, cool. Well, now knowing what you know, how would you rate this 1 to 10? Oh, I'd give it a 9. What does a 9 mean to you? I could use this script here, right? And as like I've already tied them down and they're just nervous. They're scared and they're like, man, I'm just scared because this sounds like the last thing I tried. Thanks for bringing it up. When you say that, what do you mean? And then now I handle them like, does that make sense? Yeah. Do you feel good about this? Yeah. You sure? Yeah, ready to fix your lead flow and get some clients? Yeah. What's your billing address? You see? So I can use this tool in a lot of places. This is kind of one of the first things I just wanted to train you on because it's a good tool to use in a lot of places. Cool. There you go. That's how to differentiate yourself from the things they've tried before and the other competitors that they're looking at of yours, and really get the deal moving forward on the call so you can get the close. Now, in the next video, I'm going to walk you through mindset objections, which is fear, it's nerves, it's they like your thing, they like your service, they've got the money, all that's figured out, but they just can't get across the line. I'm going to show you exactly how to get them across the line in the next video. That resource is going to be on the video here. You can click the link, or as always, go down to the description for the entire playlist.